Welcome to Inside the Artist's Mind with your hosts, Jay Harmon and Sally Barnard. Jay and Sally have always wondered what the inspiration is that drives others to create and express their art. Inside the Artist's Mind, we'll dive into the mind of the artist and teach us more than we ever knew. Enjoy the show.
Hi, and welcome again to Inside the Artist's Mind. My name is Jay Harmon, and this is Sally
Barnard.
And we're here today. We like to talk to people about what they create and their creations and what they do, and we're just so pleased to have with us today a special guest. To have back today is Mama Ali.
And I think I'm going to applaud
Thank
that.
you.
I'm so happy
Thank
that
you.
you're here.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much. And you know I love art. I'm going to tell you about all that too.
Beautiful.
Great,
Yes.
great, yeah.
I'm happy to be here. Thanks.
Great. Well, we're so happy to have you here, and I'd have a little surprise for you in a little while.
Okay.
Just
I'm
to-
just,
just to
looking, I'm
open the
just
show.
admiring Sally's painting over there.
Thank
it's so
you.
beautiful.
We did not know that you were going to be our guest today, and I said to Jay, I wonder who's coming in. Then when I saw it was you, I said to Steve, oh my gosh, I'm so excited
Yeah.
because I missed the last one
Yes,
with you.
ma'am.
So here
I'm
we're
so
meeting
excited
now.
to see
Great.
your
Thank
paintings
you very
and
much.
everything.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
That was a surprise. Thanks.
what is your laytest thing that you have been, your latest endeavor now that you are working on?
Okay. I have three things going on. First of all, I am still doing my book signing. That's a current thing that I do. And most importantly, during the Black History Month, all through February and March, at the end of this month, I do Black History Month. And I talk and tell people about their history. You know, everybody, every nationality that comes in this country has a history.
Right.
Whether it's good or bad, it always ends up better. So, and it's important that our children learn their history of their culture,
Right.
not only their language, their land, and how they got there and how they came here, and it's so important. And the history should be explained to the children, because if you know your history,
Right.
you know where you know your past, you know your future, and it's very important. And after that, right now, currently, I'm working on a trailer for my upcoming film, Pure Justice.
Pure Justice,
Yes,
okay.
it's-
Sounds
it's-
interesting.
Yes, it's all about law enforcement, working with the community. It's not a documentary. It's actually a drama
Oh,
of suspense, thriller.
Wow.
Little comedy is in there to take the little edge off.
Oh, wow.
And it's similar to Chicago PD.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
It's
okay.
similar to that, but it's in Florida. Based in
Florida.
That was
Florida.
going to be my
Okay.
next question. I'm
gonna
also a
be
psychic and a medium, and I was
Yes.
just going to ask you.
Yes, my
where is it?
family was in law enforcement
Okay.
and firefighters and responders all over the world.
Okay.
So I'm just so honored to be a part of Pure Justice. I not only produce it, but I am the main character, which I'm Sergeant Jacqueline Boyd, which is similar to my uncle Jack Boyd, that was the sheriff of police of Jackson, Mississippi. So in his honor, I'm wearing his name.
Oh,
Yes.
that's so nice.
So, and then I have detectives, and we go out and we detect and, solve crimes.
Is this a movie or a
Yeah,
series?
that's what I was gonna
Well,
ask.
actually, it's going to be a film first, but
Yes, and
who
then-
knows? Any conglomerate or network might turn it into a series, which I would love to
Yeah,
happen.
because as you
Yeah.
were talking, I think this has to be a series.
Yeah,
but,
everybody thinks it should be a series.
there's been a few police dramas made in Florida before, I guess, like what, Miami Vice?
Yeah, Miami Vice is
And,
one of them.
and what was that?
CSI Miami. You got
Yeah,
CSI
Miami. I remember
Yes.
that, and there's a few of them that were
Yeah.
that were here.
Yeah,
but,
you got true crime. You know, True Detective, stuff like that.
Where in Florida are you?
Well, it's going to be,
all over?
we're going to be on location all
over,
through
right.
Florida.
Not
just All through Florida,
Miami,
okay.
but Fort Lauderdale,
Okay,
Miami, and
great.
Orlando. We'll be shooting in those areas.
And when do
that'll
you
be
expect
great.
it to be?
Well,
able to see?
we're doing the trailer right now for our investors, and after the investors lock in with us, then we're going to start shooting the film itself. So I would say about a year and a half it should
Okay.
be done.
Oh, that'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow, I
can't
wait
wait.
to
It's
see
one
that.
of my babies that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And for 2025, I mean, I go on a lot of interviews and I travel around the world. I just came back from Nigeria and Afghanistan, Dubai, and Bangladesh.
I'm glad
So
we were able to
I-
get you in the studio today. You're a busy
I
lady.
know.
I know,
It's
you've been
amazing.
all over.
I'll be going to God willing on Detroit next week. It's going to be cold. They got to find me a winter
Oh,
coat.
yeah.
Not going to be a whole lot colder than here at
Oh,
the
yes,
moment.
it
I
is.
think.
No, it's going to be colder than here, honey. Trust me.
I know.
It's gonna
But
be.
I have family in
I
Detroit.
came in like this today.
Yeah.
We're not in Jacksonville. There's no snow
No, I
here.
know.
We're down in the
For
Delta.
South Florida,
We're in the
it's pretty
Delta.
cold.
We're not going to get snow.
Yeah.
But I'm just honored to do that and doing all of these, interviews all over the world. So I decided last year to have my own podcast. Since I'm on so many of them, I said, look, hey, I know so many people. I know a lot of stars. I know artists. I know film writers and novelists. I know people who are authors. And I would just like to combine that into my podcast. And the podcast is called Mama Ali Speaks.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a great
Beautiful.
name.
That's a
Yeah.
great name.
Yeah. So I put that on the genre because when I speak to kids all over the country, no matter where I am, they all come up with the name Mama Ali.
Yeah, yeah.
So I use it as my brand now. So
You're great
so
inspiration.
just call me Mama Ali. They won't mess up my first name, Kalila. They've called me Kalila. Sammy Davis Jr. used to call me Kalua. And I go, you know what? I should have had Mama Ali back
I
then
have
so
to
he
be,
can.
I'm glad it's Mama Ali
It's
because
Mama
I don't
Ali.
know if I would have been able to
No,
pronounce
especially
it.
when I don't drink. I don't be
Yeah.
named
Right,
after
right,
liquor.
Much easier to remember, though.
Huh?
Much easier to remember.
I know
Mama Ali.
it, but he was comfortable saying Kahlua. I said, okay. I didn't realize it was a drink and
That's funny.
coffee.
That's funny.
But so that's what I'm going to be doing
Is
there.
this the first movie that you've ever done? Or?
I produced several movies. Matter of fact, I was on a series, and I was acting in episode 6 of The Grid.
Okay.
That was shown on Prime, Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
But my series was my episode was episode 6. So instead of them using the first episodes all through for Tubi decides, hey, I just want episode 6 for the whole movie. So if you go to Tubi and look
Listen.
up The Grid, I
Will
play
do.
Mama Soleil.
We will do.
Okay.
A Haitian gangster out of Miami,
Okay.
Florida.
Yeah, I'll
think I
definitely
saw-
watch
I
that.
know I
That
saw
sounds
you on-
great.
It's me, right? They thought I could play that well. That's why they chose me.
I saw you on television. I think it was on the Today program about a month ago. Am I correct? Was it Today?
I
think
don't
so.
know when. No.
Something I saw you, and
No.
I was saying that to Steve.
But you know,
coming
they
on.
play a lot of stuff. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
when it
But
is.
you was like an interview with you, but I don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't remember where it was, but I do
Sometimes
remember.
I don't even catch my own interviews,
Yeah,
but it's
okay.
okay. I
But
try
it
to
was
stay
very
in the media.
interesting, and I
Thank
loved it.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, and I remember speaking to you last time. You were talking about your clothing in Nigeria.
Yeah. I did a big ensemble of the Nigerian wear, and they made me. I should have brought the magazine. I didn't realize the Nigerian thing would pop up, but they made me on the cover of La Vogue. It's called La Vogue in Nigeria magazine, and they gave me all these Nigerian traditional clothing, and it looked beautiful. Yeah,
I
So you
remember
can probably
seeing that.
find
It
it
was-
on the internet. I'm sure it'll
Yeah,
have pictures.
you can
so
go
maybe
to La
that they can
Vogue
look.
on the internet and
Right.
see it,
Yeah.
digital
Yeah, I'm sure our viewers would like to have a
magazine.
look.
You'll see it. You just say Kalila Nigeria magazine
yeah.
and pop right
It'll
up.
come right up. That's
Yeah.
the most amazing
So
thing
if you
about
want to
the
know
internet.
what I'm doing at any time, anywhere, just go to Mama Ali Today .com, and that's my website, and you can see my charities and
wonderful.
the actions that I have. and
Okay,
things
that's
that I do.
MamaAliToday.com.
Yes.
Maybe they should put that on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be good. if they put
Interesting.
that, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you're with other people must love to listen to you.
Yes.
I'm absolutely
I
sure.
love that.
And
That is
you're an
my
inspiration.
First, that's
An
my
inspiration.
first aspects for 2025, and going into 20. Then there's an online a thing that I'm working on the side when I have the time. It's called Peacemakers. I've created some characters to teach children manners and etiquette. They're superheroes, and I got a lot of ideas from the kids to play some of these superheroes.
Okay.
We have Jafar. He is a bounty hunter, and he hunts bad guys, and he teaches the kids different things and mannerisms. And I play the master of them all. I am the master. I'm a master, a mirror, who is gathering all these superheroes together to go help the kids in America and in other countries, for them to have good manners and have good relations between all the nations, all the kids.
Oh, what a great idea.
Be
Yeah.
friendly and peaceful to all
Beautiful.
nations and all nationalities.
Badly needed today.
Badly needed.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Very good.
And I thank you very much
And it
on behalf of
and
everyone.
hopefully it'll stop the what you call the bullying in the schools and everything. Maybe and they'll teach them not to bring weapons in school.
Right.
Oh,
Because school is a sacred place
Yes.
to learn and be educated.
right.
I'm so glad that you're doing that
Yeah.
because you are a name and people know who you are and
Yeah.
you're able to get it
I
out
want
to
to
the
teach
world.
them to be
To the world, actually.
Yes, I'm trying to teach them to, no matter what their religions, I want to teach them to respect the Creator who
Absolutely.
created all of us. So if you're afraid of the Creator, I mean, I would be very afraid of somebody who created the sun and the moon and the stars and the weather. I would be very, very afraid because that's something you cannot control.
Exactly.
And they have to know that whatever you do comes back to you.
Right.
And when he comes back, it's terrible. You don't want to get that. We want them to fear things that are bad
Yeah.
to do.
Exactly.
Because
you
it's
know.
also, they need to learn to respect everything. Like,
Yes.
like you're saying, the sun,
Yeah.
everything. They
people-
need
They
to
want to
respect
respect the
where that
universe.
came from.
Yeah, Because every human being is a special part of the creation. Just like all the animals he created, the leopards and the tigers, none of them have the same stripes. None of them is the same. Even twins have different stripes.
Fingerprints.
You
There's
know,
no two
fingerprints.
fingerprints.
There's no. That's how special we are.
Absolutely.
That's
Everybody
how-
And
is
you
an
know, if you
individual.
think about it, really.
Every individual is special.
And there's so many people in this world, and no two
Yeah.
people, well,
Are
maybe
alike.
alike.
Not-
I mean,
I-
we've
That's
only
how
got
special
two
you
eyes,
are.
a nose,
I know,
and a
I know.
mouth.
And you're talking
Right?
billions
I know.
of people.
I know.
And nobody
And
I mean,
nobody-
occasionally you might
not-
have someone that looks
They
slightly
might
like
look similar,
somebody.
but they don't have the same
No,
markings.
they won't
don't
have
have
the same
But
crazy.
creative
Yeah.
beauty.
all
Absolutely.
people also have special gifts
Yes.
that were given to them.
That's
And
right.
if they use them correctly, they identify their gifts and they use them
Mm-hmm.
correctly, they can do wonderful things.
Yeah,
And,
but see, we were brought here for a purpose, and our whole career is to try to figure out what the special purpose is, and that's what
I
you
have a
pick
sh-
up and you're learning.
I
and
call it
learning.
passion because I
Yes.
have a show on a Monday which is very similar to what we're
Yeah.
talking about here. And if you go with your passion, as you're saying,
Yes.
I don't believe you can go wrong.
You can't,
You can't.
because that's
exactly.
something
Right.
inside you.
Right.
It,
you
it
have-
leads you
It
to something
beckons you.
else, and,
Yeah.
and to speak it, which
Yeah.
you're doing, which is great.
And that's the
Yes.
gift that
Yeah.
the Creator gave
Yeah,
us. And we should
absolutely.
utilize
Yeah.
it. And especially when you're talking about art and your creative passions comes in your art. That's how you create things, you know?
Right, and
know?
those of us who are artists,
Yeah.
we feel that passion,
Right.
and it's that's what we.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter.
Bring out.
I
It
believe
doesn't
it
matter
doesn't
what
matter
kind of
what
art you
age.
do, whether
No.
it's cooking art or
No.
or painting or
that's right.
creating stuff
Yeah,
like that, right?
Because that's what our show here is all about talking to people who are creative. It doesn't matter what kind of art you do or where your creativity comes from.
Absolutely.
I think we have
Okay.
to break for a commercial.
Okay, so
All
we're
right.
going to cut for a commercial, and we will be right back with more of Mama Ali.
Yeah. Thank you.
Meet Jay Harmon, one of the many artists held in the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery. Jay specializes in various different art styles, but his medium to work with is colored pencils. His unique style comes from being self-taught and years of practice. Jay pulls his inspiration from many outlets like people, television, celebrities, and many more. With multiple original pieces, Jay's art graces the gallery with over 40 plus works for viewing and for purchase. His many years of being an artist has given him a chance to partner with the Derwent brand, giving him the opportunity to try many different work styles and further his craft. Feel free to come down and visit the studio to view his work, or if you're interested in your own Jay Harmon original, he's open to commissions on his website, coloredpencilartist.com, or catch his show, The Colored Pencil Artist, on Amp Media Productions on YouTube and Facebook. See you soon.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
A true story, Call Me Zena, is the telling of Sally Barnard. Born in London, England at the end of the Second World War, she came into the U.S. in 1979. A mother of two and a grandmother of four, she settled in Florida and worked in real estate. While going through a difficult time in her life, she was admitted into a hospital overnight in December of 2005. While settling back into her life, she began having vivid dreams and documenting them. By the third dream, a lady gave her a message to draw. With no artistic background or interest into art or history, Sally listened to her dreams and grabbed a paper and crayons. Today, she has over 150 pieces of inspiring art and poetry. This book follows her journey and interpretations of these messages. She describes in detail how she is able to astral a project and who she has met along her travels, including her spirit guides. This book will show you how anything is possible with an open mind. These events have changed Sally's life and direction, and this book will show you how to change yours. Purchase Call Me Zena on Amazon today, authorhouse.com and amazon.com.
Welcome back to Inside the Artist's Mind with Jay Harmon and Sally Barnard. To be a part of the conversation, call 888-994-4995, Studio A. Now back to the show. Welcome back to Inside the Artist's Mind with Jay Harmon and Sally Barnard. To be a part of the conversation, call 888-994-4995, Studio A. Now back to the show.
Hi, and welcome back to Inside the Artist's Mind. And today we're talking to Mama Ali, and we're so glad to have her here. And she has so much to share with us, and I have something to share with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I have been working on this, and I wanted to present this to you. I made this just for you.
What?
So
No, it's not what I think it is.
if you can
It's not what I think it is.
see it here.
Oh my goodness, I had no idea it would be that.
So,
That is such a nice, but he looks like my daughter, maybe. Our daughter.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's so
So-
beautiful. You did that?
and
my
I made that for you, so you can enjoy
Thank
it.
you.
You're
oh, you're
welcome.
so sweet and wonderful.
So, this
Oh
was.
my gosh.
you
You want me
know,
to come
the-
get it?
Huh?
You want me to come get it? I'll
What?
be out of
Come on.
focus. I'll go up there and get it.
Here, you can pass it over there.
Am I plugged up somewhere? Oh no, I can't go. I can't
Oh, you
go.
got
I'm
your
plugged
microphone,
up.
yeah.
Steve will
I
get
got-
it
I
to you.
can't-
Yeah, Steve will
I
get it
can't-
for you.
I'm
Steve will give
plugged
it to you.
up.
Maybe-
So-
Yeah.
That is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I see your signature down on the bottom here. The anchor.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this, ladies and gentlemen, you guys see this? Isn't this beautiful?
I think you hold it a little higher.
Oh,
yes,
yeah, there you
perfect.
go. Oh, this
Perfect.
is so amazing.
Perfect.
And
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
oh, you're so welcome.
Oh, this
that was
is so beautiful.
you know, something that I'd
I'm honored. Thank you, sweetheart.
that I thought that would be.
I know exactly where to put it.
Oh, I hope it's a good place.
It is a good
Will
place.
be.
It's going to be a wonderful place.
Okay.
Make sure I sit it down there right.
We've got just a little time left. We want to hear more about your exciting life.
Oh, well, you know what? I enjoy my life. I'm living the best of my life at my age. On March 17th, it's going to be my 75th, God willing, it will be my 75th birthday. Woo! And I
Very
feel
nice.
48.
Yeah.
How you like those apples?
I can relate.
Yep, I know what you're saying.
St. Mama's Day.
Thank you.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you after the show my age. I'm not going to announce it to
I
everybody.
don't care. I
I'm
want
better-
everybody to
You
know
want me
it.
to
I don't
do-
want to
Wait,
care,
what?
but don't underestimate me. Don't come up behind me because you're going to have a problem. But this is the thing. Every time I think of my birthday, I think of my father. And my father, I didn't realize my birthday was on a holiday. And at 8 years old, I realized, I said, Dad, I just stopped him. I said, Dad, why is it of all your children, have to eat corned beef and cabbage on my birthday
Oh,
and
I
they
said
don't?
that
I don't get it. I don't get it. What's with that?
That's funny.
He said, you know what? Your birthday fell on a Irish holiday. And
right.
the Irish people, they drink and they fight in that order. And they fight for what they believe in. And they're great people. They have great music, Celtic music. They have great kilts that they wear. And they just a warm people. And if you want to know what some of the Irish people, look at the movie Quiet Man, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
With John Wayne.
Exactly. And John Wayne plays a fighter going to Ireland, which I've visited already, and go to a college in Innisfree. And it was an amazing film with Maureen O'Hara.
A
and
totally
John
different
Wayne.
character for him to play. too.
Totally different character.
You know,
he
it
was
was,
a boxer, a fighter, going home, and it was just amazing. I still love that movie. I look at it annually every year.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a great
Especially
film.
on my birthday. I like looking
And you said your birthday is when?
March the
March
17th.
March 17th. That's 2 days after my birthday.
Is that oh good? You're a March baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
But this is the thing. My father is the one that gave me and inspired me to look in and dabble in different nationalities. Like he was in the American Army and in the military, and he was stationed in Okinawa.
Okinawa.
Yes, and he would bring me chopsticks, and when he came home, he would speak to me little words in Japanese, and I started learning Japanese and started learning how to eat with chopsticks.
Oh, yeah.
So, and he said there, how beautiful they were, how humble they are, how submissive they are, how everything that they work for is for a purpose. And nothing negative about any nationality he ever taught me about. Never, never. And I began to travel the world and get to know their culture, their language, and that's why I speak broken 7 languages.
Oh, wow.
Because of my father's telling me so much about different cultures.
And how wonderful that you're carrying that on now, because you're
Yes.
bringing everybody together. What a wonderful, wonderful thing you're doing.
And it's wonderful.
in
And that's
memory
my
of him
interest.
too.
That was
Yes.
my interest.
Yeah, I believe everything has a reason and a purpose, and
Yeah.
it was kind of getting you ready to do what you're doing now.
And I
with
love
her.
all nationalities.
Yeah.
There's always a dark side to all of them, because the world is cruel.
Right.
But I see the beauty side of it. I don't see the
Right.
The
You,
bad
you
side.
look for the,
I
for the
bring
good
out the
side, for
best
the bright
of the
side,
people, yes.
Bringing out the light.
And I don't care what nationality it is, there is a good side
It's
for
always a good
everyone,
side.
you
It's
know,
always a good
and,
side. Foremost, only time and world differences changes to the dark side.
Exactly, but you're a light in all of that,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
very,
and
very
they're a
important.
light to me when I meet, and it's so comforting
that's-
when I get to the country. And I'll ask them, "How do you say thank you? Or how do you say I love you?"
That's beautiful.
You know, and they would tell me, in Russia, I went there once, and I asked them how to say thank you, and they say "Basiba."
So
And
you
I
know
would
thank
say-
you in many
every time I hear
languages.
somebody just Russian, I'll say "Basiba," you know, like that. And in Malaysia, when I went to Malaysia, I learned. I did a lot of horse riding in Malaysia because I joined the Selong Hor Polo Club, and I learned how to say horse in
Horse.
Malaysia, and it's called kuda.
Kuda?
Horse is kuda, and the bird is barung.
Whoa.
You know, different
Yeah,
words.
right,
It's just
right.
different things. I just asked them
Yeah.
questions.
But do you ever
Right.
get the thank yous muddled up if someone says you're in
Say
a country?
thank you, yeah.
But
Yeah,
in
in
another
Malaysia,
country you
it's
use the wrong.
terima kasih.
Right. So you
And-
remember all the thank
yeah,
That's
yeah.
great.
Terima
I-
kasih, and the reply is sama-sama.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah,
And you know what? Their eyes get bright and their faces comes
Wow.
like a bright sunshine
Uh-huh.
because they're so happy that you're a part of their
Right,
life
right,
and you're
right,
interested
right,
in their
right.
culture.
Yeah, I went to Thailand, and thank you there was sawadika,
So wadika.
and they would,
Yeah.
and that was
I
was
was in Thailand too, but I've forgotten that one.
yeah. So
You
that's
can't
if you
remember all
go
of
back
it, but
that
I was in
you know
Thailand. And okay, so you was in Thailand, right? You know what I remember most in Thailand?
Right.
The river market.
the market.
They had little elephants outside the stores. You remember that? Yeah. And,
Yeah,
And that
yeah.
that impressed me more than anything. The
yeah,
river market.
I got to ride an elephant.
See?
And,
There
it
you
was,
I love the river market. And those people stayed on the water and never been on land.
Oh, I've seen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
I've
born
seen
in
that.
water.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
I
have
haven't
a-
seen
the
them,
whole
but
thing.
I've seen
So
that.
if
right,
anybody go to any country, I can say something
yeah.
about that country.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I was in Bangladesh just recently, and they have these rickshaws, right? Oh my goodness, they go so fast. And I saw a bundle of people, like 7 or 10 people was moving like this. And I was going, how did a bunch of people move so fast? They was on a motorcycle. You couldn't see the motorcycle though.
Oh, my
Everybody
gosh.
was on
So
top
they-
of the motorcycle.
How did
You
they
just
do-
saw them moving, but you didn't
Oh,
see the
that was-
motorcycle.
you
'cause
must have-
the people covered it.
Right.
You know,
That's incredible.
boy.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah,
that something? Wow. So
Unfortunately,
everybody
that-
has
They
a.
said, you want to get on a rickshaw? I said, no. Is they got seatbelts? He said, no. I said, no, I'm good. So they end up giving me a golden rickshaw to take home.
Oh,
that's
wonderful! Oh,
beautiful.
isn't that nice?
Jay,
Yeah.
unfortunately, they just
Yeah.
gave us the.
I know
we've
that
come to the end of the
unfortunately,
show.
yeah, we have to bring this to a close. But
Before
it's
you,
been
I just want to
so
thank
wonderful.
you personally.
Yeah.
on the
And
show.
all I got to
Thank
say
you
to
so
people
much.
out there, please put in your mind to travel. Enjoy your travels. Learn the countries. Learn their language. Learn their history, their food, their language, and the food. And there's so much to learn, and you will broaden your horizon.
Okay,
Thank you
so,
for that
Thank
message.
you, Sally. Thank you, sir.
Okay,
for the
well,
great
thank
painting.
you, and
Thank
it's been so wonderful to have you on the show with us today, and we hope that everybody's enjoyed sharing this with Mama Ali, and we would look forward to seeing you on our show if you can create anything and you would love to come on our show and talk to us about what it is you create and what it is you do, and we would love to share that. So please be in touch with us at 1-888-994-4995, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Inside the Artist's Mind. We hope you enjoyed the show. Tune in next week as we explore more about the artist's passions and inspirations.